Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessing. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case the notifications ain't go out. Popcorn, what's going on, my guy? I gotta catch your replay, man. Catch your replay for me. First things first, you already know. Hopefully, everybody having a blessed and productive Wednesday. Happy Hump Day to everybody. In the middle of that good old week. Right, hopefully be preparing for the weekend, no matter what plans you may have. And you already know the slogan, keep yourself safe at all times, keep yourself definitely more visual on things. And hey, enjoy yourself no matter what. I don't know how that's gonna fare out today though. It's only because for those who are out there right now, some of y'all got heat indexes of over 100 degrees. And if you have severe health issues, definitely make sure keeping yourself safe more than anything. I know with specific health issues and specific health crises, even down to the medications you could be taking, it could affect you, especially in this heat. And no, I'm not no doctor, but I just put two and two together. Common sense never fails me, especially when, again, you're being observant on things. So, again, if you think something could be wrong with you in particular, go get yourself checked out. P. Moses, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate everybody that tuned in Monday for the conversation. Definitely was a great one. If you missed it, definitely catch the replay. Definitely hit on some key points. And today I'm going to do the same thing, hit on some key points, at least on a few different factors. But again, for those who might be out there in that heat, make sure you're keeping you a whole bunch of water with you, whatever you may need for that day. Keep yourself cool. Definitely keep yourself hydrated because heat wave ain't going away no time soon. For those who might be in the areas where that storm or that storm barrel, hope I'm pronouncing the damn name right, but hopefully, y'all keeping yourselves and keeping your family safe, and just keep yourself elevated for the week, go through some things in life, but it's about how you bounce back from it, basically. Oh, yeah, we know. Um, it's been a crazy few days, at least within the news. Granted, all of that, but I believe at least one or two of them have been real focal distractions, regardless. So it's just me. I feel those are just certain things we really don't need to keep, just elaborating on. We already know what took place when it comes to certain situations. Now it's just about moving on from there. Even though it's still kind of fresh, it's still about moving forward, regardless. Again, certain situations don't stop the world from moving and thinking. But it is a cautionary tale again to a degree about being safe. You're gonna have all forms of hate, ignorance, shoot, and even envy. The reason why I say that is because again, some people envy the fact that there are people who are going to stand on their principles no matter what. They're going to stand on their core ground of things no matter what, or no matter how they proceed. That's a rarity, you know. Commander baby, it's things in life that's going to give you cautionary tales. You know, it's needed. Because you got to be cautious in life. Got to be safe, And sad part about it is, the most people get out of anything is, again, satisfaction of knowing that they're just doing what they feel is right, no matter what the cost or the odds are. I think it's grand, at least in that opinion, because again, it shows strong bonds, strong morals. Neat. No matter what you decide to do in life, if you're reaching a higher plantain, yeah, you got to remind yourself to just keep focused on the goal at hand. Be aware of the things you need to be aware of. You always expect the unexpected, but you also make sure you step in front of those problems and correct it. The Chicago, baby. I kid you not. It's good again to just have that strong humbleness you need. Because the world is going to test you in a multitude of ways. It's good to have that balance, though. It's good to take that time out and really reflect the way you need to. It's how you come to a common ground. Man, what's going on, baby? Oh, dang. My bad, y'all. Man, these people really don't, my fault, y'all. These people really don't be knowing how to damn drive, man. They ain't just giving anybody a license, then I got a shot. Shoot. Oh, man. Yeah, but you gotta keep your faith strong. Gotta still be humble regardless. And again, you're gonna have different tests in life. Some of these tests just gonna be on shared knowledge. Some is just gonna be on, you know, how strong you're gonna remain even through the worst of times. Again, don't think that every bad scenario is just a bad scenario. No, something positive does come out of that light. I always felt that. Just like with common knowledge and common sense on things, right? And I'm gonna get to a couple of little things. Something I would say to some of you parents out there that need to hear it. You got to get your children acclimated to a balance at the early stages. And that means not just reading books, going over ABCs and one, two, threes. Those are definitely key elements. Know that point. Yeah, nah, it's dick. Yeah, these damn trucks, man. Listen, almost about to crash to somebody that's trying to pull out. Be speeding. That's all I'm saying. You got to be careful. See, like, even when it comes down to that, common sense and common logic. I am behind the wheel. I should not be playing any dangerous games or playing any dangerous stunts that could put me or somebody else in harm's way. It's crazy. Even coming down to that, you see more recklessness than anything. Case in example. Getting there, some of y'all that know you're not supposed to be behind the wheel if you're taking specific medications. but you will still put yourself at risk by doing so. Or you want to take public transportation, but you know you're not going to be too well. That right there in itself is kind of being selfish. You are supposed to be making sure that regardless of what you are, at least at a 70 or 80, even if you can't be at 100. You know, prime example, you ain't feeling that well to a point where you can't even do the simplest thing like try to work that day. Stay home. If it gets worse, then you take yourself to the hospital. Some of y'all walking around and not even knowing. Could be severely ill. Papa Will, what's going on? And again, you're taking a risk, not just with yourself, but people around you. Like prime example in this heat, unless you necessarily have to be outside, you really shouldn't be out here. So I'll be honest with you, air quality trash. And we did get some rain, but guess what? It's still hot, humid, and sticky. That's not good for anybody, especially asthmatics or anybody who could be taking specific medications that the heat and that don't deal with. You already know, appreciate you, Papa Will. Like I said, just something to think about. And this heat, it ain't no, like, prime example, I had two situations yesterday. Both had to deal with certain situations. One was definitely you, I'm going to say this again for some of y'all. Now, I'm moving past the people with medication. People who don't take medication. You're just out here getting drunk from sun up to sundown. It's not a good look when you're drinking from sun up to sundown and haven't had no proper food or no proper water in your body. It's like if you're doing that, you're slowly killing yourself. There ain't no need for it. There's some of you who, prime example, will refuse to go get certain things done because you're just that scared. Well, now that you're laying up, you ain't got no excuse now. You know, don't put yourself in that crazy of a predicament. Your health is the most important thing. Spider, what's going on? You already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. There's craziness right there. You know, you're not supposed to take that much of a risk with yourself, especially again when it comes to your overall health. Cool gamer, what's going on? Like in this heat right here, forget just heat stroke. You could possibly die out here. Especially if your body is too overheated. You ain't got that regulated temperature your body's supposed to be at. Oh yeah, it's a problem. You don't even gotta be sick. Just by doing certain things from sun up to sundown, you're causing a ripple effect, man. It's crazy. Um, yeah, we know life is life. Some people are gonna always have some forms of stresses. We know that. But it can't get to that much of a point where you're almost killing yourself. And if you feel it's getting to that point, you really need to seek some form of mental help, to some form of counseling. You're gonna need it. Too many cautionary tales that people hear. But the problem is a lot of y'all that don't want to abide by it. Don't want to hear it. They don't want to take it into consideration because it's not affecting you or ain't affecting people around you. But at some point it could. Remember that key thing in life, expect the unexpected. Always expect the unexpected. Gotta be reasonable with yourself. Like you know pills and alcohol don't mix at all. You know that. London baby. See you up in here, see you up in here. Yeah, that's crazy. You know? I hear you, Papa Will. I hear you. Colton, what's going on? What's going on? You know, but I think that's a dangerous risk. Again, like prime example, you out and about in this heat. Now, you know, whatever your preference is, 9 out of 10, it's gonna land you somewhere. That's just like you out here doing the hard drugs, and you out here in this heat, not eating, you ain't drinking no water, you just constantly doing what you don't, moving around in this heat, or you just sitting around in the area. Come on now, you take a risk of hurting yourself. If you really feel like you can't get out, if you just really feel eerie about yourself for that day, keep yourself under wraps. Keep yourself home. It's the safest way to do it. And again, if it still don't feel right by a certain conclusion, then that's when you know it's time for you to go get yourself checked out. I just had one person find that out the hard way. Knees buckled on you and passed out. Not once but twice. So the fact that you're being rushed to the hospital before 9 a.m. in the morning and you're still somewhat in your prime, that's a problem. Severe problem. You know, and another thing too, if you know you might have specific situations as far as injuries are concerned with your body, double check to make sure you in tip top standings with it. Shouldn't have to take another health situation for you to get a main situation taken care of. You know, some of y'all just gotta have faith in whatever results may be. I'm sorry, because there's no way in the hell you can tell me it's that early. Now I can see if it was a situation you were asthmatic or whatever, but no, this is a person that's in generally good standings and good health. And what could you have possibly been doing outside of what I think people might have been doing at this time, getting picked up in the morning? Drinking, consistently drinking. You're not even giving yourself no room to balance yourself out, not giving yourself no real time to just sober up some, soak up whatever, just consistent drinking. That's a problem right there, especially in this heat. Can't do it. And it's sad when ambulance worker has to tell you that same thing. If you're gonna be out here doing whatever, you should drink a water. This is this is real rap right there. Come on now. Tamika baby. You know it's the truth though. You know, don't take no dangerous risk in this heat. See, like prime example, I was supposed to go do something today before I go to work. As hot as it is, be lucky if I make it to the store and back. And the only reason why is because it's really that dangerous out there. Like when it's hot to a point where you're sweating and you didn't even go but to the store, that's a problem. Yeah, keep yourself safe out here if you are going to be doing what you're doing. Nobody's trying to be a mother or father, nobody, no. But in the same token, it's just about being wise and being smart. Like I'm not gonna be sitting out here drinking no liquor all day, knowing damn well this heat is gonna be like this the next few days or probably the next few weeks. And if I was going to do anything 9 out of 10, I'd be doing it well after the sun went down. But I couldn't see how some people do it from sun up to sun down, even until the next day. That's a problem again when you have to keep doing things like that. That's just killing your body off. Don't be reasonable. You know, again, life might be life, but you're still here for a reason. You still got a purpose. So until you find whatever that purpose is, hey, keep yourself in the highest of all high. That's it. You know, don't worry about things that are out of your control, basically. You know, but it's too hot to be sitting here with that. It's too hot to be trying to do certain things when you know for a fact you're not trying to keep yourself hydrated at all. Um, Again, it's not about trying to be somebody's parent or just tell somebody what to do. I can advise you, but again, if a medical professional is advising you, then that's something that you should be taking into consideration. If they're telling you whatever you're doing, you better be drinking water, that should tell you something. Because certain things you're doing could be depleting you, drying you out. Your body could be dehydrated. And God forbid if something did happen, they have to wait to get some form of whatever. Like, it's no. You should never have yourself out there like that. And if there is problems going on, then again, alcohol is not going to help. You need to get it fixed. You really need to get it fixed. Only thing I can tell you is again, you're going to have to want to do it. Well, come over here, leaving people's pets over here, man. What happened, Nala? What happened, little heifer? Your ain't going nowhere. My bad. And dog. Stuck with somebody else's pet for a minute, y'all. My bad. In case you hear it. She coming back. Relax yourself. Hold it down, son. Hold it down. That's why. No, but you gotta remember that part. Um, your body is your temple, regardless, and also that's your factory. You can't have a factory shut down. Not that early. And again, if it's not worth it, you ain't need to be getting crazy like that. Like I'm probably one of them persons that'll tell you you better off being an occasional or social drinker than anything else. Like if you know you might be going to an event where there is going to be that, then hey, but still have a limit, have a consumption level. You got to learn that in its entirety, you have to have some form of shut-off point. There's certain alcohols that you drink and you already know is rotting you from the inside out. So why put yourself in that dangerous situation, especially in this heat right here? You know how many people that got probably picked up, and not just in my city alone, probably got picked up off the streets, getting sent into the ambulances because they out here, they dehydrated. They dehydrated. If they ain't dehydrated, they almost overdosed. Like, come on now. Serious, baby. Brown Wolf, what's going on, my guy? What's going on? Nah, that's right, Pop. Come on now, man. Like, listen. Even if you're gonna be out celebrating, or you just it's what you do. Again, it's about having a consumption level. When it comes to that, it's almost the assumption. It's almost like how it would be with food. You just gotta have a consumption level. You gotta know how much to consume and how much not to consume. If you consume too much, you know what could possibly be. In this damn heat, like I said, the index is over 100. They ain't even nowhere near 90 yet. That's the sad part about it. You have to be careful about that.
You was right. I just had to take my time with her.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear
She's
that.
listening. Listening. That's a good girl.
Yeah, don't leave her next. Don't leave her here no more.
It was
You know
the
what you,
it was the doggy was burning.
what you gotta remember this part though. When it's all said and done, it's you that's in control of your ship. Why let your ship sink? Because you just can't get it right. I mean, listen. Even if you're going through specific issues, it could be issues with family, could be issues with health, could be loss of family, so on and so forth. The list goes on, right? When it's all
Yeah,
said and done, you
I'm
have to
back
be real.
here.
You have to
All
get the
right.
help needed.
Go ahead and take your time, cause I
You
know it's
know,
hot.
my bad, y'all. I thought we almost had another issue, but at least we didn't. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna get to that too. People stop playing behind the wheels of these cars and these trucks, but I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. The health is the most important thing again. And if you want to be out in the heat, make sure not just that you keeping yourself cool and hydrated. Hey, if you gotta completely get yourself wet, especially if your body is well overheated, go do so. Sprinkler, pool, whatever. Get yourself right. If you gotta jump in the ice bath, so be it. Because again, it's really about preservation of life, preservation of your body. Couldn't be out here drinking from sun up to sundown with not nothing, no food or no anything. No, you're really putting yourself in harm's way when you do so. And again, you got a lot of life to live. Got a lot of things to experience. Some of y'all be trying to take yourselves out with that. And that's something to really think about too. Oh yeah, some of it is dealing with mental health. We know that part. But again, when you know you're getting to that point and stage, no, you need to go get the help. Like you have to. And if you don't have people you feel you can trust, then you better start opening up. And opening up to somebody that you know actually means well by you. Again, we know people have different mindsets. Some people can deal with things and get through it all. Some people can deal with it to a certain degree. Some people can't deal with it at all. The ones that can't deal with it at all, those are the most scariest people because again, you never know what their mind frame might tell them next. Never know what could be said next that'll give them that encouragement to fall down that dark path, basically. It is too damn hot again to be drinking all forms of liquor, and you ain't got no water or something cold to drink with. Sorry. Shoot, even if you gotta chew some ice or do whatever, make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated. How you expect to function or even function properly when you can't? Too inebriated on that. Not saying you can't have your fun, enjoy yourself, you're an adult, you know. Especially if you work hard, you do whatever. Look, that's you. But a consumption level is always important, no matter what it is. The most important thing you can remember. Because do you really want to be laying up in the hospital, IVs plugged in you? Like, nah. Should take that time and again make sure you have something proper with you, no matter what you do. And I'm not promoting anything I'm not supposed to be promoting outside of some safety. Because again, not everybody gonna listen to the words. Everybody gonna pay attention. Some people are going one ear and out the other. But for the majority, it's something that's gonna still be around you no matter what. So again, it's yourself right. Go get you necessary help and take the necessary steps to rebuilding your mental health. Because I believe some of y'all are only drinking just because of that. You're already suffering from some form of mental health or mental breakdown, and now you're just going down the road. You're going down that road of no return. Those are the scariest people because again, you never know what can happen. Then you have some who, again, they choose that path. The ones that choose that path, even if you have tried to help them, the most you can
All right,
do.
pumpkin, I see.
Hey! Shut up! How do my bad, y'all. Yep, it wouldn't be the city if you didn't get two of these. Noise pollution and noise pollution. It's all good though. And you driving mad slow, it ain't no. Come on, they be killing me now. You would think if it was a real emergency, they'd have zoomed and said, forget everybody. Exactly. My bad, y'all. I smell another one coming up the block. I smell another one. That's how true it is. I swear I smell another one coming up the block, yo. No, but again, remember, in this form of heat, even if you're going to be out doing what you do, again, keep yourself some form of liquid hydration. I don't care if you got to go get them hydration packs out the store. Do something again to keep your body replenished because again, you can't do nothing. Your body dried up like a prune. Tell me to leave her alone. Come on, sit now. You want to sit here and be on? You know what? I knew you was going to do something today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna wait on that one. Tell me to leave her alone. She over here screaming, man. That threw me off my damn man. Look here. You want to join the club too? Come on, man. That's some more smoke. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, I know what I'm gonna get you. I know what I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a coffee. I'm gonna get you a coffee. What you want, light and sweet? Nah, it's all good though. See now, look. Regardless of what you might be going through, right? It is not that critical or not to that point where you have to again harm yourself in the worst ways. When you know you got things you need to speak about, go speak about it. Even if it's one person, whether y'all falling out or not, speak. Get some shit off your mind. Excuse me for saying it that way, but I feel that's the best way to do it. Get that out your mind, because again, that's going to drive you down the road. But again, for those people you can't help, don't do nothing but just observe. Can't say you ain't no real friend. Yeah, well, guess what? Some people don't listen to real friends, and some people don't listen to friends. Period. So again, that's something to think about. You know, if they not going to really take it into consideration, especially when they see that the people care, And hey, you just leave those ones alone. But the ones that you know are crying out for the help, hey, let them go get it. I see y'all over here laughing. Don't encourage the madness. Tamika, you know better, baby. No now. Don't encourage my madness. No, but just again, you gotta think about you. Your self worth it determines everything in life. Don't think you just here for a non-purpose. Nah, you here for something. Shoot. Sometimes you could already be serving your purpose and not know it. That's one thing to take into consideration. Because again, you never know when your time card is up.
One more thing, Willow. Look in
You
the
know,
bottom of that other bag. Yeah. Some band-aids and some
just do what you can do. Again, don't drive yourself to self destruction. It's not worth it. Some people have tried the ultimate things of self destruction and it didn't work. In my opinion, in my view of things, that was the higher power intervening. Like this ain't your time to go. You don't choose when you go.
Oh yeah, yes, I see the band-aids and alcohol pack.
Well, again, pills and alcohol and the heat don't mix. And again, think about it. You really want to end up replacing something at some point where you didn't have to. Some people are lush hounds. That's a very bad thing. Because again, you gotta have some form of consumption level. All right, I done had at least 3 shots today. If they were strong shots, especially coming from strong liquor, all right, I should be good. If I feel I'm not good, okay, I'm gonna buy me something personal, and then if I'm feeling a certain way, all right, let me chill out for a minute. Again, I ain't promoting nothing, but I'm just saying, you gonna be out doing what you're doing. Hey, be safe and not sorry. We see a lot of people like lately have been sorry. You're not listening to reason when it comes to your overall health. Even when it comes down to yourself, you ain't listening to yourself. "Oh, I got this. I got this. Yeah, all right. You know. And you just gotta remember that part. When it's all said and done, you're in control of your destiny. You're in control of your shit. You know, you cannot sit here and play dangerous games when it comes to your body. And when it comes to your mental health, you can't play dangerous games either. Like I told you, you just gotta be real about it. You know, you're gonna always go through hard rock stages in life. That does not mean you gotta take an easy way out. And for some of y'all, that's what you are trying to do. You're trying to take an easy way out because you can't deal or you can't bear with. But again, you have to prepare yourself to be mentally strong on that. And again, take whatever lessons you can take from whatever bad experiences you're going through. That's just a part of life, regardless to how things may be. You gotta remember, it's solely about keeping your mental health strong.
And he has some message speakers.
You know,
He has some message speakers for that. You gave it to fucking God.
gotta remember that part. When it's all said and done, you are in control of your destiny. You know, get yourself acclimated to life. Not everything is going to be, sunshine or lollipops. Not everything is also going to be a bad experience. You're going to get a mixture of both. You just got to be strong enough to remember to decipher the most important things out of both sides, good and the bad, and even the ugly. You learn something. Then from there, you grow. Again, that's a part of your growth. Telling you, You got time. And while you are here, hey, make the best of your time. You know? Like I said before, I'm not. Thank you, serious baby. I said that too in the beginning. I ain't no medical expert. I just seen a lot of things over the course of time. It's just common sense. See something don't look right, you already know 9 out of 10 it could be a major health issue, or it could be something along the lines of some form of mental health breakdown. But the majority of the times you're going to hear that thing anyway. Whatever you do, better drink some water. Whatever you do, bring something with you. Yeah, you need that.
Please listen. I just saw a lady having a heat stroke coming out of work. Yeah,
Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Working harder than the sun on my back and my scalp, baby.
right in front of the pharmacy.
But again, if you don't need to be out and about, keep yourself indoors and keep yourself cool.
She's having a heat stroke.
But if you are out and about, make sure you got what you need. I don't care if it's warm water, cold water, hot water. Drink something outside of what you're drinking. Like for some of y'all, you're drinking too much sweets right now. I think that's another reason why you getting bit up by these mosquitoes, bugs, and all of that. Yeah, they feast on that. That's what I said. Well, that's because your life is salty right now. Don't say nothing else to me right now.
So why they biting me if I'm salty?
Because they're trying to give you a warning.
Why warning? I don't need that warning.
They trying to tell you to stop being salty. They're going to keep biting your ass.
Let me be salty. I was still sleeping
you be alright. You be alright, son.
That's how people take advantage of me.
What's going on, my guy? Again,
This is the first time I ever put my mental health first.
Definitely, Pops. Healing prayers for those who might be sick and those who haven't been here in a minute or just haven't been around the folds in a minute. But again, the main thing to remember, your health comes more than anything.
Say that again.
So shoot. If you have to take the necessary time, go get yourself better, get yourself, acclimated, and then you get back into the game. That's all you can do.
That's exactly what I've been doing.
Some things you might have to change in order to keep your body in its proper structure anyway. Sometimes you might have to add more shit. So I'm sorry. If you don't like vegetables, you better start getting up on it. You don't like fruits, you better get back up on it. Now you got people that really don't. You got people.
Nothing about vegetables.
No. Listen, you got people, and then again, look, you got people that love food, but you still got to incorporate them greens in your body. How you think you're going to digest some of that food?
I'm not a vegetable person. I could live with it, but
listen, even if you ain't going to eat a vegetable, you still got to eat some form of a fruit. How you going to digest anything? Like the berries, antioxidants and stuff. Like you need that.
I do fruits. I just love vegetables.
Look, because that man, listen. I should give you some beet juice. My bad, y'all. I'm about to be Dr. Phil for a second. I should give you some beet juice.
My mom tried to give me vegetables because I went hungry for a whole week.
Nah, but you listen.
So that I was not gonna eat shit.
Nah, but you need that though. You need to mix up both. Like shoot.
You better give me a VA because that's the only way I have You better give me a VA harvest because that's the only way I'm.
Yeah, you're right. Trying to hear that.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't. Y'all have to see. I'm in the spectrum, so the taste of vegetable is not for me.
You gotta get you some steamed broccoli and stop playing. So
the taste, the texture.
Listen, as long as you eat some form of vegetable,
potatoes,
any form of vegetable,
as a vegetable,
it's a starch technically. Exactly.
Oh well, too bad. Jams?
Your body don't need that much starch. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all.
Jams. That's all.
But no, it's the truth. You gotta keep. Yeah, potatoes, rice. That's all starch right there. But see, that's what I'm saying. You listen. if you're gonna eat forms of protein like
Time out.
chicken and fish and stuff like that, you still gotta have a
This thigh is
vegetable
not
with
big
it.
enough
So
for you to lay down.
again,
Go
just
lay
keep
down his
yourself
thigh.
right.
His thigh is big enough.
Don't bring your damn dog over here while I'm talking to the people.
Don't let him lay down on that ground.
Bad enough she coming to me like she already mine. Get out of here, man. Not no
I'm
dog
trying to get
whisperer
her
no
with
more.
Simba.
My bad, y'all. Not no dog
I'm trying
whisperer.
to get her with Simba. Simba keep running away.
Well, you know what I'm
Because his name is Simba, you see?
saying.
Simba and Nala. The Lion King.
Nah, but you gotta remember that part. Um, regardless
With
to
the
what,
Lion
you
King.
gotta incorporate some stuff in your body because it's gonna be needed. And some of those vegetables, despite how you might hate it, actually are giving you the things that is needed to keep your body structured.
Sofrito sana sa vegetable, Mama Noah? Oh.
That's makes it a lot of
Yeah, you got a lot of salt, and all that other
yeah.
stuff. But even though you using vegetables,
Sofrito don't use none of that. It's like,
A lot of
no, not that sofrito.
oh,
Spanish sofrito, the one we make with recaito, bell pepper, that one, the fresh one.
all right. That's different.
that's what you make it yourself.
Yeah, I know how to
That's
make that
different. But if
myself.
you got the other one, nah, you gonna have a
I
whole
don't
bunch of
like
other
that
shit
one.
in
That
there. You
tastes
gonna be like,
nasty. I told you the
yeah,
texture
my
and the
bad, y'all.
shit tastes nasty. But the sofrito I make is good. Because I do it the old fashioned way, like my grandmother told me.
Yep, a heavy carb veggie. That's exactly what it is.
They make it homemade, that is just make it sweet. Hey,
What?
make it homemade.
Yeah.
They put it in.
But you gotta remember, incorporate all forms of fruits and vegetables, or at least ones that you know you can get. Shoot, some of the stuff you already eating and it's already helping. Like a lot of y'all like garlic.
Oh, I love garlic.
Exactly.
I can eat it raw. I can eat garlic raw. I
Oh
can eat
no,
it
no.
raw.
Certain things
Oh,
you
mama,
can eat the
no.
garlic and they'll incorporate whatever. That's good. But come on now, you know, do what you
Yeah.
gotta do. You know, cucumbers if you like them. Hey, you know, make you some fresh salads if you need to. Like I said, incorporate the things you need to balance your body out. With alcohol and any consumption of anything you're doing, you're gonna need a lot of water, and you still gonna need to balance it out with some form of food.
Or you gotta
Like if you know you drinking, you should be drinking. Or if you know you drinking, you should be eating anything that's good in starch, rich in starch, like sandwiches. Make sure you don't put nothing on there you don't need to put on there because you might not even eat it. You might regurgitate that sucker back up. But keep yourself, motivated, to stay above ground. It's worse when you're sitting here to a point where you could be a danger to yourself and get yourself harmed, and especially if you are walking by yourself. You know?
that was my first time with my grandmother. That you know when you gotta match everything in that thing with that little every time for the garlic and shit.
That's all fact, Papa Will. But it's crazy because again, you got things that you eat almost every day, even if you don't like to eat it, but they are good for you. Celery is good. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good plain, but if you know how to make a simple ranch dressing from scratch, hey, celery sticks they bust all the time. And celery is good in certain foods, certain stews, so on and so
I
forth.
got everything
So
already
again,
packed online.
give yourself an incorporated
Auntie
balance
gave
when
it
it
to me
comes to your
yesterday.
fruits and your vegetables.
So that's
Keep your body regulated.
I
Keep
got
everything
shit me
else in
another
order.
one, but he
You
had the
know,
basket. No. Oh my
but just gotta remember, um, the body is a strong vessel, but it'll start to crumble if you don't do the right things to keep your vessel strong. And again, giving yourself a balance of consumption, that's important. Like, yeah, you're gonna need your little fruits and vegetables. You're also gonna need water most and foremost, more than anything.
I like bacalao.
But again, for those playing around with your health, you gotta think twice about it. To some people who are being picked up off these streets, prime example, they not coming back. And we had a few people recently this year already got picked up. People thinking it's just heat stroke. Nope, them people are gone. Autopsies, waiting, everything. It's not a game no more. And with the way the climate has been changing over the course of time recently, you definitely don't want to take no risk. Again, start loving yourself more. And that means, again, taking care of your overall mental health and your physical health. Now, what I am going to say, moving on from that subject, again, I want to say something to parents that need to hear this. You have to give your kids a balance on everything. Again, repeat that again. And you're not just teaching them the things you need to teach them, but having set standards for certain things. Probably saying. Like we know when they babies, forget about it. You ain't getting no rest as a parent. They gonna be up. You gonna be asleep. They gonna be up again. You know, you gotta be constant around the clock with them because again, you know, most they gonna do is eat, sleep, cry, and and you know, I don't want to say it, but yeah, say it like the old folks say it. You know, that's what I'm saying. You got to remember that part. You're gonna be up with them, but when they become a certain age, you have to set a bedtime. Sorry, you're gonna have to. Like I said, kids 2 years older, but shoot, they shouldn't be up no all hours of the night. But again, this is one problem I said is a problem. It's technology. These kids coming out the womb, at least in this generation, from what I've seen, in my view and opinion, it's like they already hooked on to social media. They already hooked on to anything that's dealing with technology. You know, again, teach them a balance. You got some kids that once you put something in front of them, they ain't trying to go to bed. Nah, at a certain time, cut the technology off and still a bedtime. Then no way you could be 4 or 5 years old and you up past 2, 3 in the morning. That's something that's dangerous too. Because now when it really is time for you to try to instill that, they ain't gonna be hearing that. Like you ain't been letting me go to sleep. Now I gotta go to sleep early. Nah, I ain't doing that. You know, make sure that your kids get proper rest. That's the one thing you are supposed to do. Make sure they're getting the proper rest. At a certain time, everything should be shut down. No TV, no games, no nothing. Like just sleep. You've been doing enough throughout the whole day. Now it's time for you to rest. You know. We had a problem in here. Oh, we always get one asshole. I don't know. Always get the same repeated asshole. Come on now. Come on now, older. Can we stop doing that? Now we already know for a fact you're an old troll. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. Stop being so old and miserable. You got it. You got it. You got it. You want to be old and miserable? Oh, oh, no. See, it's always when I look back at the chat, I see something. No. No, I forgot I owed you this. So.
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Yeah, there you go. There you go. For that person, I'm going to say the opposite. I hope you actually go in the heat and pass out and never come back. Because obviously your life is definitely a shell of trash. So, I feel good what I'm doing. How about you? How about you? But again, you need to instill that when it comes to these kids. Put them on a specific bedtime. Especially if they are going to school, yeah, put them on a specific bedtime. Should be no reason why these kids ain't getting proper rest. Then when it's time for them to actually get up and do something, they too tired. Again, give these kids a balance. Yeah, you give them technology when you need to, you know, do what you need to, and then from there, things will start working out a little bit better. But I've always felt, again, kids at a certain age should be in bed at a certain time, especially if you know you might have to get up early to do some traveling to get there. 702, baby. Oh, I ain't detaching from nothing serious. Come on now. You know, we always got to wish harm on that one. Everybody else, you know what it is, man. I ain't mess with you, son. I never had a bad time. Well, that's good. That means you was being raised the proper way. But you did learn certain things throughout that course. You know you did 702. You know you did. I guarantee you ain't out there in that heat drinking until you can't drink no more. Right? Exactly. You ain't doing that. you know, nah, but again, set certain boundaries and certain restrictions when you need to as a parent. Again, your children shouldn't be up all hours at night, especially if they could have school. Now, in the summertime, you decide you're going to let them stay up a little later, okay. But at a certain time, you still need to be in the bed, especially if you are supposed to be planning activities for the following day. Like, how can we all be getting up to go somewhere if we all tired? We ain't sleep long. All of us been up past 2, 3, 4 in the morning and knowing we got to get up early to start driving or go, or even just getting on the transportation to get where we got to go. We all gonna be too tired. We gonna be moving slow, sluggish. Nah, at a certain point, give your body that proper rest. And again, shut it down when you're supposed to shut it down. You know, well, shit. 702. That's old school. Old school. Says 6 o'clock. Well, hey, look here. Did it work? I'm saying because again, at a certain time, you're gonna have to shut it down. I would have said at least 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at best. Shut it down because that's when you're gonna need your proper rest throughout the night. Especially again if you got to get up early. That's just like you got to be up before 6. You should want to go to bed before anywhere before 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock to get that proper balance. I don't know, just don't put yourself out there like that. And some people are actually old school like that for real. They are. But see, look, but see, Commander, just like you just said too. Look, but some people are like that. Come 6 o'clock, nigga, everything is shut down. It's clipped. But there's others who just, give you a certain time because especially if I know you still got energy to let off, you gonna let it off today. But by the time you finish or whatever, you gonna be asleep. Just like I'm gonna be asleep. Sorry, but it's just the ways to really keep things in order is setting a balance, especially in your household. And again, at certain points, take away the technology. Like I said, go out and have actual events. Go build, go bomb. This is the reason why there's a lot of shit going on now. The kids are more bonding with social media and technology than they are with their parents, and vice versa. I hear you, 702. You just gotta remember that. Well, again, you're gonna have to have a cutoff point for certain things. And that's gonna be one of them. Technology, yeah, is good, but then in the same token, it's a poison because again, look, there's some of you who will sit in the house all day, just technologyed out, ain't go out, ain't go seize the day, ain't go see what happened, nothing like no associations, none of that. It's crazy. I think that's a problem again. Technology has become that problem. It's just the people who fail to see that.
It is
Fail to see it.
1:30.
Yeah. But all in all, though, just precautionary tales again. Because now, when it's time for you to instill some laws, they ain't gonna listen to that. Not gonna listen to these metal. But today was just something short and simple. Wasn't gonna get too crazy on it. Um, Again, for those who could be out there doing what you're doing, again, keep yourself safe. Take what's needed. Again, love your life. Don't focus your time on things that are going to drive you to the pits of hell. Don't associate yourself with things that you don't necessarily need to. Try to keep yourself as stress free as possible. If it really doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form, it shouldn't bother you. It's life. Regardless to what is going to keep on life. But you've got to build yourself in a better notion to say, well, I can take whatever the day brings me. Yeah, some people might not be that strong, but if they have the strong pieces around them, they'll regain that strength back. They'll regain that confidence back. Most important thing. Your mental health is more important than anything. What I'm saying. You know, it's not just about spiritual growth. It's more about mental growth as well. Remember to not let your mind play tricks on you. And if you are using certain drugs that are going to mess with you, even those hallucinogens, guess what? Taking the risk of messing with your brain, messing with your function of your brain. It's something that shouldn't be played with. Because if you can't remember even the simplest things, that'll be messed up. There's no way you're gonna have loss of memory or that much bad memory, and you don't have no forms of Alzheimer's, no forms of dementia. Again, some of these pills, depending on what you're using, it will at some point fry your brain cells. It'll fry your brain cells worse than marijuana. Sorry. You should want to be able to be in control of all of your movements in life. Angela, baby. You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, you got to be mindful on that. It's a dangerous game. No,
When you found out you drinking beer, I thought you was more of a liquor man.
I ain't know Arizona make beer. Get up out of here, man. Stop being nosy. Didn't I just tell you stop talking to me for 12 seconds of your life?
You said 12 seconds. 12 seconds are up.
Nah, fuck about it.
You know I got mental issues.
You give a damn. Don't use that shit no fucking crutch. Get out of here, son. Get out of here, son. Yeah, leave for her. Shit. God damn it. Come here, that madness. Told you, baby. My bad. See, it's all love right now. See, look, we all get to do that shit. Don't worry. Appreciate you 702. No, but this is real because again, I've experienced this throughout life. You can tell when somebody is tweaking off of a pill or anything else, or you can just tell when somebody had a bad batch of something. But again, you want to keep putting yourself at risk. You're gonna fry your brain. All right now, you know you're gonna suffer, especially in this heat. Like I don't care what you doing, you need to have something. Like I said, who want to be laying in the hospital bed, IVs, and trying to put replenishment back into you because you dried out, you dehydrated. Like there's certain things that should never get that far. For those who are really seeking the help, make sure you're getting the proper help before it becomes too late. For those who you know you can't really save, hey, most you can do is just give some form of prayer and hope that they get it together. That same person I told you I had that little talk with, hey, talk to them. I just seen them recently, actually, and they sticking to what they were supposed to be sticking to. They actually got themselves into an inpatient. Oh no, my full outpatient. Keep forgetting. But I think at some point they're going to get into the inpatient. They ain't looking better than what they was when I was speaking to them. So that goes to show you sometimes. Some people could say the greatest things to uplift you out of anything. You don't even got to know a person. You just say something and it probably brighten them up or it probably snap them back into reality. You need that. Miss 702, if you think of doing that, just remember this part. Just remember this part. You don't have this to deal with. Come in here with that. I'm coming here with that. And then you gotta worry about him too. I'm dropping kids off today. Don't play with me. Don't play with me today. Don't play with me today. Again, appreciate you, serious, dropping those links, baby. I'm about to have to find me another shady spot, baby. Damn it, the heat is on my back. Angela, don't be laughing at this shit. It's hurt. Hey, hey. Yeah, go to your master. Damn. I don't get it. My fault, yeah. This is what I deal with, but hey, it's all love when it's all said and done. Yes. Yes. But again, mental health, that's going to be the best thing to preserve. Again, some of you can go crazy just off of abusing certain pills. And once you do, ain't no coming back. Again, love yourself. Love yourself to know that regardless of what you're going through in life, you're going to make it. You know, you're already making strides in your life. Like if you're already in a certain place, you just gotta keep yourself airtight. That's it. Don't need to get to that point where you feel like you don't care no more. And for some people, it's already gonna be too late. So that'd be the saddest thing. But everything else, what you can help, what you can stop, try to stop it. Man. Well, I think I covered what I really need to cover today. Again, keep yourself motivated. Keep yourself balanced. Stand strong in the things you need to stand strong on. Like if you're strong about doing certain things to change your life, then hey, just get to doing it. And again, just remember, never, never allow anyone or anything in life to shape your mindset to think that there ain't no good days coming around that corner. It's always going to be great days coming around that corner. Like I said, as long as you breathe in, you're able to wake up every day, you still are able to function and do something that's needed and incorporate something that's needed. Try to keep yourself out of harm's way, though, this summer and for the rest of the year. No matter what you might be into, shouldn't get to a point where you could almost be unalive. Just remember that you are here for that purpose, no matter what it is. You're here. Keep growing, keep elevating, keep rising to the occasion. EPB, what's going on? I think that's the best way to do it. Remember the one thing in life, no matter what, you have to laugh. You have to be able to let things go. And when you can't laugh, you gotta cry. There's nothing wrong with crying either. Nor neither anger. There's nothing wrong with crying and letting out tears of frustration, tears of anger, tears of sadness, and even tears of joy. Not a cyborg, not a robot. You do have emotions regardless of how you may be feeling at that time, Joseph. And it's solely important again to keep yourself on a mental focus of things. My focus should be what it is. Keeping myself above ground and keeping myself well elevated and educated. I think you do yourself a disservice again when you just consistently give up on yourself, or you just gave up on yourself, period. It's a disservice to you because you are supposed to be something outside of what you think you're supposed to be. Again, you never rush a process in life. You just live and love life.
Mm-hmm.
Keep yourself on a positive spectrum, even at your most darkest times. But also remember to peep game to those who say they are for you.
Like
With all in all, though,
like you said, mental
you know,
health is very important. And if you can help.
it is. That
And
could
I'll be
possibly
there.
save somebody. Shit, a lot of times you save people and don't even know you saved them.
And I'm not
Like
losing
I said,
somebody else because of mental health. There's too many.
for those who feel they could be suffering or have symptoms of suffering from it, Again, go get yourself professional help.
There is a number that you can call if you don't have a designated person that you can talk to. Yeah,
You know,
you will stay anonymous at all times. Trust me, I have called that line many times myself. Many fucking times. And I'm not ashamed to say it no more that I have called those hotlines. Because some of us feel ashamed about it.
yeah,
We
well,
feel ashamed that we can't carry our own mind, our own thing. But you sometimes gotta remember that some of this baggage that we carry is not our baggage. We feel emotional to it, but it's not our baggage. It's not our fault. It's none of that. And you are worthless. You are worth something. People don't think you're not. Don't. There's somebody out there that still needs you. Believe it or not. You probably have not met them, but they're out there.
sometimes you ain't gotta meet nobody. You know how many people are saved just over saying the simplest things? Again, you can turn somebody's day from downside up to just straight in. There's been too many situations. Main thing to remember is again, you gotta have a calm, cool, collective head when doing so. I've been in situations where it could have went left. On either end, it could have went left. Didn't have to because again, words. Words have a lot of strong meanings to it.
And there's some people that
You
don't
know,
that think that don't believe it or not, just by you being there, even if you don't say nothing, a hug, a hi, a smile makes a big change, bro.
yeah, well, in this day and age right now, humanity is almost lost. That's why it's a lost art when it comes to certain things. Again,
Right.
it's just about knowing when and how to assess something, and then you do what you have to do. Again, situations I was in could have got violent. They could have just said, "Oh, that's just that and third," and could have tried to even attack. Not saying I ain't prepared and I ain't on go. That's crazy. I'm always on go. But it didn't have to even get that far because once you done said something that resonated, they done snapped back. Like I said, that young boy in the train that day could have possibly hurt himself or got himself hurt on that train. Simple sit down,
Look at
yo.
this
Like,
moment.
regardless of what you going through with your situation as far as a relationship, and you can't take that on everybody because not everybody is aware of your situation. Not everybody is actually going to tolerate that. And if you do something to the wrong person, it might be a person on that train that know them very well, or if not, they just might not like you did something and they want to be on you. So again, when it comes to certain situations, sit down and then listen. You might have a complete stranger come out of nowhere and tell you something. If they told you something that resonated, that should tell you something. All right, I gotta get myself right. You know, do that. No matter what you're going through in life. I don't care what it is. Relationship, rejections, all of that. You gotta nip that in the butt. Gotta be able to say, all right, this happened. What did I learn from it? All right. And once you learn something from it, you keep moving.
See,
Because
this
again,
that's right there. 'Cause people don't learn nothing and they're still on the same shit. That gotta learn.
some people ain't gonna learn because again, some people ain't gonna want to help themselves. But you're gonna have those who again just need to they just need to cry. They need to cry out. And when they cry out again, the right people will be around to pick up those cries.
Oh, the little nigga across the
It's the
street.
most important thing.
The people across the street.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
mm,
though. It's the way he was
keep
running.
yourself balanced though.
He was picking up his pants while he was running. Like you, this is why y'all can't be bagging like that.
You be alright. Let them learn. Another thing I had already spoken about sagging and bagging, but we'll talk about that another day. Again,
Okay.
the most important thing to remember is again, even outside, keep yourself to a bare minimum. You know, keep yourself in well balance. You be all right. Bonnie, baby.
Oh, I didn't I told you
You
before I
know.
came out here.
No, you didn't.
But
Hold on. You did not tell me what happened.
I was late because some lady passed out in front of the pharmacy
Oh,
from heat thing. I had her like nobody. Everybody was just looking at her like what to
oh
do, what
yeah.
to do. Can I get 3 cold rags, please?
Oh yeah. Like I said, humanity is a lost art. Somebody was stuck in the elevator yesterday, and you think that somebody would have called to get that person or try to get that person out. They just sat there like they wasn't going to do nothing. But let that be them in those situations. They crying and begging for help, or they'll be upset that somebody didn't help.
The lady
That's
family
why I said
was up.
humanity is a lost art right now.
It really is. That lady was on the phone, and I came out of work, and that lady was already on the phone. So I would imagine how many minutes she was on the phone, just people looking at her like, what should we do? Call 911, get 3 call
That's
compressed,
common sense.
we could put it on her points. The lady woke up back again when once I did that, like for a few seconds. But my bro, y'all can be doing this. Like that lady could
Listen,
have passed out,
for
died.
some of you elderly folks out there, if you don't have to be out there, don't be out there. Get somebody to do your stuff for you. If you don't have a home health aide, have somebody that you know and trust that'll do things for you. See, again, humanity is a lost art because I can remember a couple people before they passed away. If at any time I knew they wasn't out and about and their family wasn't around, yo, you need something while I'm out and about? Say something. I got you. You know, again, if you know you suffering from certain health issues, and even if you are taking certain medication, this heat ain't no joke. Keep yourself indoors.
I just did
And
that
for
for
those
mom.
who need to hear it, if you see somebody pass the hell out, look like they could be passed out, call 911.
Please do.
What's wrong with y'all, man? Like,
Please
how
do.
hard is it for you to just dial 3 damn numbers and say, listen, there's somebody out here passed out. I don't
You
know
know what
what
that
the
reminded?
situation, but, like, come on now.
That reminded me of last year. Remember last year the heat wave? Some dude
Yeah,
in the supermarket passed out. Now everybody in the supermarket's over him. I had to get some stuff for my patient. You know how I am. I didn't let my patient come out. It's too hot. I'll go instead. I went and literally all they kept saying is like the whole crowd was like, "Oh my god, his body is smoking."
yeah, because they overheated. And that's what I'm saying. You overheated, you out and about. And then, like, come on now. You getting into a spot where it kind of is cool. Like, like, look, if you don't
So
need to be out,
I
keep
helped
yourself
out.
indoors.
You know, I helped out. I went. I told the manager what to do. Can you give me some towels with some freezing water? Let me put it over his things, whatever. The dude when he woke up, first of all, the dude swing. I don't blame the dude. He did pass out. He didn't know where he was at. He swing. I was laughing because this is my reaction. The dude is still smoking, like you can still see the smoking because he has the pressure on, like everything on. He's still smoking, and everybody's
It's
like,
crazy.
all I can hear is like two old ladies saying, "There's a demon inside of him." Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. If you don't get away with this right now and let the EMTs come through
Yeah, and do what they got to do. And
and
that's
do what
another
they
thing.
gotta do, now the manager's like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, sir, paramedics unconscious, found unconscious, something-year-old male, body overheat, smoking. We did put the pressure scope compression in his vitals. That is it. The paramedic is looking at me like, you should work with us. No, sir. I think people in my community need me.
No, but it's the simplest thing. No matter what your profession, no matter what it is.
Please call.
If you see somebody passed out, shoot. There's been mornings I didn't had to call because I didn't know somebody was literally passed out from heat stroke or literally DOA. You don't need those type of situations. And some people will dare walk over you not caring. That's the sad part about it. Again, when you see people could be out and about, don't think it's just they sleeping. Check on them to make sure they good. And not saying like just be ruthless when you're checking on them, because yeah, some of these people you don't know what can happen. But if it looked like something, especially that person been laying there longer than a certain set time, that ain't sleep. You better hope it ain't nothing crazy, because again, that's something you ain't gonna be able to live with. And it happened out here a while back. People walking over somebody thinking he was just him sleeping. He's been dead for 2 straight days, dead from the heat. That's what I'm saying. Like, some people really walk past you and not pay attention or try to. First of all, you're gonna like, at some point, you're gonna want to say, "Nah, let me make sure," because you ain't moved. You still in that same position. Nah, let me go check and see if it's nothing that's that critical.
I lost a patient like that.
You know, again, bring back that lost art that we have, humanity. You wouldn't want nobody doing that to you, and they could
Not for
possibly
real.
help you. So how could you possibly do that to somebody else?
Yes, I had a patient that died like that in the facility, bro. It was for that winter storm. He went out to drink, like he usually do on the bench, and people in 33rd thought that he was sleeping, like he usually fall asleep when he drinks. My nigga died. It took the people on 33rd a whole half a day to call 911 because they
Yeah,
said, "Oh, he didn't wake up, he didn't do nothing." It was a kid that found out he was dead.
yeah,
That's what hurt.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You gotta just remember that part too. Again,
Right there,
we all are human
that's
beings.
that's just scarring for
You
it.
know
Feel bad for the kid.
that damn bike. My bad, y'all.
Yo,
That bike almost just ran into the back of that truck. You lucky. Like that's another thing I'm really gonna get into again. You see, I be playing games even on these bikes. You ain't got no real protection outside of a helmet. So if you happen to hit something,
it's the young kids. Tell
you're
me
gonna be hurt. I'm telling you.
because the other car don't do
Yeah.
it. My homeboy people got 3 bikes. That nigga wear his helmet, his little knee pads, whatever the fuck he has to wear. And that nigga said, "Woman, the last thing I want is an accident because I'm not protected. I ain't got shit. It's a bitch
Yeah,
shit."
you know, and that's not gonna help. And even with whatever, you still not gonna help because again, you still can hurt yourself. So why put yourself in that danger? You know, when you see traffic is looking kind of bulky, chill out.
Man. We just say
I don't
something
know.
about your fucking ass. You just said,
They be at look here. A lot of them are gonna learn the hard way, and some of them are gonna be more wiser. It's sad that some of y'all got to learn the hard way to learn something, but it's I don't know. That one thing right there would definitely be the difference between life and death. Don't put yourself in that position. You know, safety at all costs. And again, it's not safe to just it's not safe to be out here in these dangerous heats doing certain things that you know for a fact will land you in the hospital or land you in the early grave. But all in all, though, just as a brief little combo for the day, I gotta bring something to the people, even when it's this hot outside. And even for those who could be, either doing their weight loss journeys or they exercise or their regular routines, again, keep yourself hydrated because you don't need to be passing out after getting a good workout in, definitely. You know. Appreciate you, 702, baby. I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. Well, it's hot and I'm hungry. But hopefully somebody did get something out of this. And again, take everything into consideration. You know, there's no need for you to drive or rush yourself to an early grave because you can't deal with certain situations in life. Life is always going to give you a whole heap of different scenarios. But it's about you balancing out what you need to balance out. And also, again, taking the good with the bad. It's the only way you'll learn, grow, and elevate. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation. Yep. You knew that was coming. Come on, man. You knew that was coming, definitely. Appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation. The next live stream definitely had a link pin in case anybody want to chime in. Uh, Visit one or two things, visit one or two things that's needed. Appreciate everybody that's been a part of the build, still becoming a part of the build, and we still got more to bring to the people. And again, keep yourselves safe, hydrated today. I'm about to go get up out of here, son. Shit hot. Yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of your mornings, afternoons, and evenings. Happy Thursday, damn it, to all you future babies. I want my lottery numbers today. God damn it. Let me get up out of here. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love, and they'll be reciprocated as such. I'm not to be fake. All I'm gonna do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. And for those following me on Clapper, don't worry, I will send a notification just in case. Let's see how we get through this today. Let's see how we get through this today. So before we do get up out of here, though, I forgot. Somebody had a fair warning for y'all. Somebody had a fair warning for y'all. But for those who could be catching that replay, that number is up there in case you have any forms of issues dealing with mental health. Remember, you got to have more mental stability. The best way to keep yourself stable is when things get too hard and get too rough, express yourself and talk. You'll see the difference in everything. James, you were late for church. God damn it. That's it. I knew it. That's why the damn fire department came by me already. You was somewhere in the cut. Somewhere in the cut. I felt like you was trying to troll me. Baby Rufus is upset. Come on now. Come on now. You wasn't supposed to do that, man. Oh, wait, I ain't forget about you. I ain't forget about you, cancer babies. Happy birthday to you if you celebrate. Yeah, nah, but I'll definitely send the notification out just in case of anything. I would hope to get something in before work, but if not, tomorrow definitely, baby. I'm gonna have to do a throwback Thursday regardless. So. But again, for those who, oh yeah, I ain't forget about you. I still ain't forget about you. Yeah, hold on. I was supposed to play the original troll drop, which I will.
Motherfucker.
And for the second one that got sniped out, and for people that know I'm stress free, watch this. I'm always stress free. Watch this. No. Y'all already knew what time it was. Y'all already know what time it was. Yeah, I know, serious. I know. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.